I got digital dash camera with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back here with yet another video. Today I'm coming to you guys with another build video. Now I told y'all I was gonna be going crazy with the build video, so today I got you guys with the best inside out playmaker build. Now last y'all remember you could get finishing and shooting Hall of Fame, get contact on speed boost on it, so it's pretty much like the best offensive build in the game because it could literally do everything. This year you're gonna make it a little bit different, but you're gonna actually still be able to get the contact done. You're just not gonna be able to get the finishing Hall of Fame, but you're gonna be able to get shooting Hall of Fame. We're gonna go over to everything in this build, how to make it from beginning to end. You're gonna be able to do everything that you want to do in this game, and it's gonna be very overpowered. Still one of the best builds in the game. Might even be qualified as the best build. This is like what people like to do, but you're just not gonna be a playmaking shot creator. It's gonna come out as an inside out playmaker. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to make it from the height, weight, wingspan, attributes, pie charts, takeover, all the way down to the best badge setups. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead, hop straight into it. Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Alright, so first things first, what you want to do is going to be the position. Everything else on the screen don't really matter, but the position is going to be very important. You want to make it at the point guard position. You don't go at the point guard, it's going to come out, and you got to make it a lot of different ways from the attributes and everything else after that. So yeah, you got to go with the point guard position. Alright, next is going to be the pie chart. So for the pie chart, it's going to be the skill breakdown. This is the first pie chart we're going to go over. So for the skill breakdown, the pie chart you want to go with is the playmaking and shooting. Now, at this point, you might be asking, how would you be able to get contact dunks? This year you can get contact dunks with slasher takeover. I'm gonna show you guys how to get slasher takeover and get it consistently, and it's gonna be two separate ways. I'm gonna show you guys how to make this build. Also, I'm gonna go over like the new patch stuff and details when I go over the attributes, so stay tuned for that. Alright, next is going to be the physical profile. So for the physical profile, this is where you get all your attributes for your athletic attributes. So speed, acceleration, strength, and vertical. This pie chart you want to go with for this build pie chart. Every single time you go with this pie chart, I would go with speed pie chart so you can be as fast as possible. Speed is one of the most important things in this game. I don't know if it's more important than the 3-point rating, but speed is right there. Alright, next, I promised y'all I was gonna go over some of the stuff for the patch, so I'm gonna do that right here. So for the patch, the things that we're gonna go over real quick, it's gonna be real quick. We're gonna go over the little things that's very important that everybody wanted patch, and something that's brand new that they didn't even say. So first thing we're gonna talk about for the patch, they now changed pro dribble moves have been lowered to 80. Now, I've seen a lot of people getting confused on what that means. What that means is for the elite dribble moves, like for the dribble moves that was at 85, you now get that at 80. That doesn't mean you're going to be the momentum and all that type of shit at 80. You're going to still have to get 86 ball handle for that. And you have to have an 86 speed with ball to be able to speed boost at the highest tier. But at 80, you now can unlock the pro dribble moves. So you can do like the curry slide, the explosive behind the back. That stuff is in like escape dribble move packages. But when it comes to momentuming and stuff like that, that's not in that. So yeah, I just want to make that known that if you want to do momentum and stuff like that, you still have to have it at a higher tier. But when it comes to the curry slide and the explosive behind the back, you can get that now at 80. So yeah. Another thing that's in this patch, they were supposed to be patching a lot of things from the shot meter size. They actually didn't say they were going to do the reducing the first step acceleration, but that was actually kind of wild how fast it was. So I'm not really surprised by that. They lowered the effectiveness of pull-up jump shots, so like they pretty much nerfed phase. That was something that was supposed to happen, and they made it able to get ankle breakers and defensive reactions off of like dribble moves and stuff like that. So yeah, and another thing, when it comes to a lot of the stuff, they actually did supposedly fix like the defensive movement. Yeah, it says that when it comes to shifts, cuts, and stops. So like people were sliding a lot, so they supposedly fixed that. Now, one thing I've heard that when it comes to the speed boosting, they made it a lot slower. I've heard that was made a lot slower. When it comes to fades, that's still overpowered. Ankle breakers is still very, very rare. At the same time, I do believe ankle breakers should be rare, but if you're gonna make contact dunks as easy and as frequent as that, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, you gotta keep it the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't make everybody get contact dunk every single possession but not be able to get ankle breakers, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like contact dunks and ankle breakers should be at the same frequency, because those are like arcadey type things. It's not something that you're gonna see in the real game every single possession. So if you're gonna make one rare, you gotta make the other rare, you know what I'm saying? It's just what I think. And I'm a person that like getting contact dunks. I'm just being honest though, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much the important things that's in the patch, you know what I'm saying? They make the shot meter bigger, they changed the pro dribble moves like requirement, they made speed boosting a little bit slower, they made dribble pull-ups. They say they changed that, but it seems just as overpowered. Ankle breakers, you can get more ankle breakers now, but still seems extremely rare. Defensive sliding should be fixed. So yeah, now I have heard that people have been saying that this patch is trash, but I feel like people just in general are just tired of current gen, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't really have no opinion on it, but like if they said they did this and it doesn't seem to be fixed, that's very questionable. Now they did say this was gonna be in patch 3. This is supposedly supposed to be patch 3, but I think 2K, when they dropping these patches, they're not including hotfix. So that hotfix where they changed like all that other stuff, that was considered a patch, and the last patch was considered a patch, and this was considered a patch. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is into the recent patch. That's important. All right, now that we got that important part out the way, now we can get into the attributes. So the attributes is very important. I did that right before the attributes because that's very important. A lot of the stuff is important in that. So first thing that's important is you not get dribble moves at 80. So you can really like not even really worry about going all the way to 85 now. So with that being said, when it comes to the attributes, now that's not really going to affect this build because this is going to be able to have way past the 80, but I just wanted to make sure that you understood all that. Now, when it comes to the attributes on this, for the inside-out playmaker build, like I said, I'm going to be doing 2 different types. First one is going to be more all around, so you're going to have more defense. The next one is going to be for if you want more finishing badges. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna have that for you. A lot of people be saying on these videos, I need more finishing. I got you. So for this one, you're gonna have 5 finishing, 20 shooting, 21 playmaking, and 5 defensive. So on the 5 finishing, you're gonna have close shot, driving layup, driving dunk, standing dunk, and post up to a 46. Shooting, you're not gonna touch post fade, but mid-range shot is gonna be at an 83 with your 3-pointer and free throw being max. Then you got playmaking, pass accuracy, and ball handle both max. Post moves not touch. Defensive rebound, you're gonna have interior defense not being touched, perimeter defense being max, lateral quickness being max, steal being max, block and offensive rebound not being touched, and then defensive rebound up to a 61. That's gonna get you 5 finishing, 20 shooting, 21 playmaking, and 5 defense. Now, like a lot of times when I make these videos, people like to say that's not enough. So when it comes to getting contact dunks, I don't know if you noticed, when you have the contact dunk packages, you're not gonna be able to get that on this build. You're just gonna be able to have slash or takeover. And in slash or takeover, the frequency of getting a contact dunk, no matter what your dunk rating is, it's gonna be really high. So I'm gonna just go ahead and spoil it. After you do the height, weight, wingspan, your dunk is gonna be at a 67. You hit 99, that's gonna be at a 71. So you get slash or takeover, that's gonna go up plus 10, that's gonna be 81 driving dunk. So you gotta think about that. But in this game, I don't even know if it's really more weighted on the driving dunk. I just think that slasher takeover or having contact dunks or having contact finisher just makes it that much easier. And if you don't know how contact finisher badge works, every thing you go up is 15%. So at bronze, that's 15% chance. Silver, that's gonna be 30% chance. Gold is gonna be 45% chance. So if you put contact finisher gold on, you're gonna have a 45% chance on top of slasher takeover, because you're only gonna be able to get contact dunks with slasher takeover. So if you want to get contact dunks with this build, you're gonna have to get slasher takeover. I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to get that, but yeah, I just want to make that known. And all right, this is gonna be one that I find less people are gonna do, but I'm gonna still show it for the people that want more finishing. Now, if you want more finishing, you're gonna have to take a hit somewhere, and you have to take a hit on defense. It's just that simple. So the most finishing you can get on this build in general is 9 finishing. So we got 9 finishing. Now you're gonna be able to have 3 gold badges. That's gonna be a difference than having 5. You know what I'm saying? You can't even have 2 gold badges with 5. You can have 3 now. So you're still gonna have 9. You're still gonna have 20. You're still gonna have 21. You're still gonna have 1. So it's in total gonna be the same number of badges at 51 badge grades. You're just gonna take that hit on defense where you're not gonna be able to rebound at all. you're still gonna be able to have the good steal, good lateral quickness, good perimeter defense, and then you go long wingspan, you're gonna really be good still on defense, like way good on defense, like when it comes to steal and perimeter defense and lateral quickness. But with that being said, you're gonna be a lot better when it comes to finishing. Now, I'm a person that thinks that you don't really necessarily need too many finishing badges this year. As long as you have slithery finisher, as long as you have contact finisher, you should be fine. But if you can get relentless finisher on top of that, that's gonna make a big difference. So if you want to go with this build, do it at your own risk. I would go with them with 5 defensive and 5 finishing. That's what I'm gonna do for the badge setup. But yeah, like I said, do it at your own risk. All right, now for the rest of this video, for the height, weight, wingspan, we're going to be going over the one that had 5 and 5. So first thing is going to be the body type. That's going to be completely up to you. You know what I'm saying? That's not really going to be changing too much. If you go too big, though, it does make it harder to dribble and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. So if you want to be able to dribble and stuff like that with this build, don't go too big. Another thing, very important, if you want to be inside-out playmaker, you cannot go past 6'4". They had it where you could get 6'5". But after the latest patches, like I said in the all-around threat build video, after patches, they just changed the names of the build. So if you could previously be 6'5" on this build, but you can't no more. So if you want to be able to be an inside-out playmaker, you have to be 6'4", 6'3", or 6'2". I went 6'4" because we need to be as tall as possible that we can be. So yeah, I went 6'4". All right, next is going to be the weight. The weight, I pretty much went all the way down, but if you want the actual factual number, I went 178 pounds. That's going to be the lowest weight that you can have to be pretty much max speed, max acceleration, while losing as little bit as possible on interior defense and strength. Now, you're not gaining anything else and you're not losing anything else. So that's pretty much the best weight you're going to be able to get. All right, next, this is important. If you want to get the inside-out playmaker, you have to go max wingspan. I don't believe if you differentiate, I almost messed that up, but yeah, if you differentiate on that, it's going to mess up the name. So if you want the name, you have to go max wingspan. But if you go max wingspan on this build, you know what I'm saying, it makes you more well-rounded. Like, you're gonna be able to shoot and stuff like that either way, because you're reaching thresholds either way when you hit 99. Because if you hit 99 on this, you're gonna be able to have an 87.3. So you're gonna have an 85 plus 3. You're gonna be able to shoot with that consistently. And then in Takeover, that's gonna be 90 plus easily, no matter what Takeover. And for this build video, we are gonna be picking Slasher Takeover. So like I said, you're gonna have a 67 dunk, but at 99 that's a 71, and Slasher Takeover, that's gonna be an 81. Now people gonna be like, that's pretty low, but like I'm telling you, bro, if you get Slasher Takeover, you're gonna get a lot of contact dunks. The contact dunk frequency is actually ridiculously high. You can get a contact dunk with any build with Slasher Takeover. I don't know why, but you can. I think the reason why is it's always been like that. Like, there's certain contact dunk packages in Slasher Takeover just automatically. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's contact dunks that you can't get in the actual content dunks. Like I go over this when I go over like the rarest dunk packages. If you guys want me to do that again this year, go over the rarest dunk packages, because they actually have some new ones. If you guys want me to rank them again this year, I can do that. But yeah, like some of the rarest ones are in the Slasher Takeover dunk package. Like there's no, like you can't get those in the other ones, should I say. Yeah, that's the perfect way of saying it. But yeah, you gotta be looking at it like at 99, you're gonna go up +4. When you get the physicals, you can go up +4 again with Gym Rat. There is no +1 at 99.9 this year, so yeah, keep that in mind. So you only can go up +8 in total on physicals, but +4 is the max you're gonna be able to get on everything else. So yeah, that's very important to know. A lot of stuff is gonna be reaching thresholds. It's just that simple. And then last but not least, before we go over the name, we're gonna go over the Takeover to go with for this build. Now you see the Takeover choices. You can go playmaker, you can go sharpshooter, you can go shot creator, but if you want to get contact dunks, go slasher. And that's what a lot of people are gonna do on an inside out playmaker build. So that's what I did for video purposes. But sharp Takeover, if I was making this build, I would go sharp Takeover because it doesn't have like a 90 plus off rip. If it had a 90 plus off rip, I would go with Playmaker Takeover because you can have 99 3, 99 mid-range, 99 dribbling, 99 speed with ball. Very important. That's just very important to have. Now, Slasher Takeover would do the same things. It would do those same things where you would have a 99 ball handle if you have that. So you can go with a build with short wingspan and go Slasher Takeover and still be able to get contact dunks. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. People don't know that, but you can. You definitely can. But on this type of build, if I wasn't going for contact dunks, I would go sharp Takeover because that's the only thing that you get +10 to your 3, and that's gonna make a big deal. With at 99, your 3 is only gonna be at 87. If you get Slasher Takeover and Takeover, you're gonna have a 97. So that's gonna make a big deal. It's just that simple. You're gonna be able to shoot at a whole different rate in Takeover. Like, it's gonna completely change your build. That just completely changes your build. I think that's why they did that, where like no other Takeovers get +10, because shooting is so important that they had to give Sharp Takeover a reason for people to pick that over the other ones, besides like the really fake stuff about it. So yeah, I did go Slasher Takeover, but I just want to give you guys some reasons to go with the other ones. And it comes out as an inside-out playmaker build, similar to Stephen Curry, Trae Young, and Kirk Hinrich. I don't really get the Kirk Hinrich, but I kind of do understand Trae Young and Stephen Curry. But yeah, that's the inside-out playmaker build, how you get content notes and everything else on it when it comes to the takeover. All we got left to go over is the best badge setups for this build. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's hop straight into it.
I said let Duke it out like grown men. If he had a problem, why the fuck he ain't say
Hey,
it?
yo, come out here, bro. Come out here,
fuck with that
dog.
one.
Nah, bro, we ain't really fucking with it. We gotta talk to you, bro. Real, that shit's up.
We been on big, it's time to go bigger.
Huh? Wait, what? The fuck is this nigga talking about?
What y'all gotta talk to me about?
Listen,
No
man.
problem.
Nah, it ain't even no problem. Your shit just
Yeah,
suck, man.
yeah, bro, you suck.
Y'all ain't like that one?
I don't know, man. The song just sound better without you
What
rapping
about
on
that?
it. You know what I mean?
What about that would you? That would you go hard?
Yeah, I ain't even finna hold you. That shit suck too,
That's
bro.
like the
that
worst
one suck
one.
too. That one suck dick.
What'd you say?
I think you should just quit.
Cut the music back on. Nah, go ahead, cut the music back on. 5 on, 5 ahead. 5 on. What y'all screaming for? Y'all shouldn't be tripping. Y'all still my boy, right?
Man, I'm
Cut the
scared.
music back on. Everybody see bobbing their head.
Yeah, this fire.
That shit hard.
Bitch, I got that.
Let me hear it.
Yeah, this too hard.
I knew this one was hard before I even did it. This one going number 1, ain't it?
Alright, so I'm gonna go over in detail what I would do for all the badge setups, but right here, this is gonna be the only one I'm gonna do for like multiple. So if you have 9, I would go Slithery Finisher, Contact Finisher, and Relentless Finisher Gold if you went with the one that had 9. But if you only have 5, go Slithery Finisher Gold, Contact Finisher Silver. That Contact Finisher Silver, I went over this earlier in the video, but I'll go over it again. With the Contact Dunks, you can get 20% chance of a Contact Dunk. Now, the way that is when it comes to having Slasher Takeover, that's going to be way higher than 20% chance because Slasher Takeover gives you a big percentage. Slasher Takeover has Contact Dunk packages within it, and you're going to be having Contact Finisher. So I don't know what it actually is, what the percentage is to be exact with Slasher Takeover, but I would say it's somewhere around 40 to 50% chance of a Contact Dunk without even having Contact Finisher. You could put Contact Finisher on, that's 15% per badge category. So at bronze, that would be 15. Silver, that would be 30% chance on top of having Slasher Takeover. So that's going to be a really high percent chance of getting a Contact Dunk, even with a low dunk. Slithery Finisher is going to give you the best animations possible, so that's why I went gold on that. But if you want to be able to have the highest chance of getting a Contact Dunk, you can go gold. That would make that even higher. That would be like 45% chance on top of Slasher Takeover. That's almost at 100% chance of a Contact Dunk when in Slasher Takeover. So that would be pretty interesting to see how that would be on a build that's this glitchy when it comes to shooting and dribbling. So yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, that's the best badge setup for this build. Alright, next is going to be the best shooting badge setup for this build. So the best shooting badge setup for this build is going to have Range Extender Hall of Fame, Green Machine Hall of Fame, High Zone Hunter Hall of Fame, Difficult Shots Hall of Fame, Silver Corner Specialist, and Silver Tireless Shooter. Hall of Fame difficult shots is still good in this game because phase is still overpowered. They're still better than doing standstills. Now standstills, if you do standstills, don't even, you know what I'm saying? Don't even like go too crazy thinking about you don't need difficult shots. Difficult shots this year doesn't just help you on off the dribble. Any type of shot that you do when it comes to, especially if you do snatchbacks. If you do snatchbacks, that actually helps you. If you shoot off of snatchbacks, that actually helps you when it comes to difficult shots. That's why, if you remember, before they patched it, you would do fades. That actually goes with difficult shots this year. I don't know why they did that, but it actually does help. So I just want to let that be known. Range extender is going to be making you better within your range. So if you have range extender, it's going to be extending your range. It's going to be making it easier to shoot within your range and get more greens and make more shots. Hot Zone Hunter is going to be doing the same thing, but in your hot zones, where it's going to be making it easier to shoot in your hot zones and easier to green in your hot zones, making your percentage in your hot zones even higher. Green Machine, as you're getting more greens, is going to be making it easier to get greens and make your next shot. So even if you don't get a green, it's going to give you an added bonus to that shot to go in. Then you got Corner Specialist, which is one of the most overpowered badges because you only have to put it to silver. You don't even have to go past that. You know what I'm saying? It would get better, but it's no point. You know what I'm saying? It's marginally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would go silver, Corner Specialist. And then we got Tireless Shooter. That's very important because the fatigue in this game is very, very iffy. So even if you're blinking red, it's going to be helping you. But if you're like in a game, you're playing a long game, missing a lot of something, and your stamina is getting low, like you getting down to Gatorade for whatever reason, maybe you're playing Rec Pro-Am or even in a park game, Tireless Shooter is going to be producing the negative effects of fatigue. So yeah, Tireless Shooter is actually more overpowered than people know. Alright, next is going to be the Playmaking Badge Setup for this build. We have 21 badge upgrades to work with on this build. Unpluckable, quick first step, handles for days, floor general, stop and go. Unpluckable, very important to not get ripped in this game. It actually works this year, so if you're not using it, you're doing it wrong. Handles for days is a very important badge when it comes to the stamina issue, so if you're not using it, you're doing it wrong. Two important, underrated badges that you need to have on. As soon as you put quick first step on, those should be the next 2 badges. Maybe you put floor general on, but I would put on handles for days, unpluckable. Those will be the next 2 badges. Now, whatever order you want to do that, I do handles for days second, unpluckable third, but whatever you want to put that order, that's on you. Quick first step is the most important badge when it comes to any badge in this game. That's gonna help you get open for 3. Mid-range, go for content outs to get you the best speed moves possible. Layups, anything that you're trying to do in this game when it comes to dribbling and help yourself get open. Maybe even trying to help your teammates get open. Draw double teams. It's gonna be making you faster and get the points that you shouldn't be able to get as fast as possible. So quick first step is very important. Floor general is very overpowered because you can help your teammates reach thresholds, whether that's to be able to hit the 86 threshold on dribbling, to the speed boost like speed with ball, 86 speed with ball, 86 ball handle to be able to momentum and stuff like that, or to be able to reach the tiers when it comes to shooting. So you know how I'm saying 3-point rating has tiers. 75 is the least you want to be at to be able to shoot consistently in this game. So 75 is the first one that I would say that you would really want to do it, but you would be risking it. Then you got 80, 85, 90, 95, then 99. So if you're within those 5, you at that tier. You understand that? So yeah, 99 is just ridiculous. So 75 being a little risky, but it's gonna be a little consistent. 99 being the best possible, very overpowered. So yeah, floor general, if you're helping people get to certain thresholds, very important, very overpowered badge. Stop and go is very underrated. It's actually gonna be how you can do quick stops at the fastest ones possible. It actually even helps you do the teleport glitch. Now the teleport glitch isn't as fast anymore with the patch, but if you want to do it at the highest frequency, stop and go is gonna help you do that. So yeah, stop and go, quick first step, 2 very important badges this year, very important. If you watched my badge video yesterday, ranking these, you would know that. It's that simple. Then we got Dimer, you know what I'm saying? Bronze Dimer, very good badge in this game, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna really be important to any build that's gonna be helping people shoot. So if you wanna help people shoot, Dimer's gonna actually help their shot percentages go up if you're passing them the ball. So yeah, that's the best playmaking badge setup for this build. Alright, next is going to be the defensive rebounding badge setup for this build. Now, I could have went bronze pick dodger. Pick dodger is a badge you definitely need, but I'd like going intimidator because the shot contest sometimes on the perimeter is very inconsistent, so I have to have at least bronze intimidator. If you go anywhere past bronze, though, it's not really doing much, if anything. So I would just put it to bronze and just leave it there no matter what build I'm on, to be honest. Now, big man, I mean, I still would go bronze. I would just go rim protector. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just want that to be known. But clamps and interceptor. Interceptor is going to have you in them lanes as much as possible, especially with a build that has long wingspan. And clamps is very important. I honestly could have tried to go with gold clamps, but I had to have at least bronze intimidator. Silver interceptor is way better than bronze in my opinion. You don't really need to go past silver, but gold is very overpowered and Hall of Fame is still very overpowered and way better. So I just want that to be known, but gold clamps is way better than silver. So I kind of wanted to, but we just didn't have that 6th badge upgrade to even do that. So this is going to be the best defensive badge setup for this build. But yeah, man, that's going to be pretty much the end of this video. I got another build video coming out this week. I'm going to be ranking the small fours, but the other build video I'm going to be going over is going to be the 3-point playmaker build. So if you guys want that to come out as soon as possible, go ahead, get this video to 300 plus likes. Another thing, man, by the end of this day, man, we probably going to be hitting 50K, so I do appreciate all the support on the channel lately. I really do appreciate it, man. Y'all been going so crazy. Y'all know how much this really does mean to me, man. I really worked hard on these videos. So seeing the support, it actually makes you really grind harder and appreciate how much work you've been doing and seeing that it's working. So to see that y'all hitting that sub button the way y'all are and seeing how good the video's been doing, I do appreciate it. But like I said though, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think this will help. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of this video. It's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out to be, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah! Head in the clouds, walk through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die, man. They say he going too fast.
Yo, we back again with another giveaway on the channel. This is going to be the third NBA 2K21 giveaway for the current gen. This is going to be the last one for current gen, but this one is going to actually last a month long. It's going to be ending on October 11th. Now to enter, all you got to do is pretty much be finding this on Twitter or IG. Do all the instructions. You can even do bonus entries, which is going to be consistent of pretty much like following me and stuff like that. But yeah, it's very, very simple giveaway. I'm actually teaming up with a corporation called Vast, so they're really helping me do this to really much reach it out to as many people as possible, because this is going to be the last giveaway of current gen. I might do some more in the future if this does well for like next gen. I've been thinking about doing a console giveaway, thinking about doing game giveaways for next gen, so depending on how well this does, we might do that. But yeah, man, for this giveaway, we are going to be giving away a copy of NBA 2K21 for the Xbox One or the PS4, and we're going to be giving away a controller for whatever console of choice. So yeah, man, all I'm going to say is enter that while you can. And yeah, it does end on October 11th. So yeah, man, go ahead, enter that.